Hey guys, how you doing? Mike Tannic back here with more Hearts of Iron 4 with the La Resistance expansion. We are continuing on as the Spanish Commune, where we just formed our very own faction. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. International Bureau of Revolutionary Socialist Unity. Now, so far, there's two members, us and Paraguay, which doesn't make for much of a faction now, does it? Now, the problem is most of the countries, all of the countries that are communist are currently in another faction, but we'll see, how that goes in the future. There could be some revolutions here and there where there might be communist uprisings, and some of them might be of our very own making. Now, speaking of, uprisings and intel in general, guys, last episode we left off, I had our spies building an intel network here in the German heartland, and I decided that our spies would be best off building an intel network over here in occupied France. Now, the reason for that is this right here: make resistance contacts. Now, what that will do is that's going to strengthen the resistance here, and we are going to spread that out further afield from Paris. But Paris is the best place to start because it likely has the highest amount of resistance anyway, and basically that's going to really start to tax the German occupation units, and we are going to spread that intel network around, just like I said before. And speaking of spreading the intel network around, check this out, guys. Now that we are part of a faction, we are able to become spy masters. And what that does is allow us to recruit a third spy. Now, if I recall right, weren't we recruiting in Europe? I thought we were recruiting. We recruited out of Germany. And that is actually very handy for right now. I'm glad we did that. In 30 days, we will be able to recruit a new operative. And if I recall right, we do have a German one. And that will help them not get caught while we're doing our shenanigans over here. I'm going to try to build the intel networks around major population centers. Such as probably up here, even though that's in... that is in occupied France. And a few other places around here, just to really start to drain German manpower and equipment. Not that they're having problems with that, but anything to put a thorn in their side, because they are lining up on our border here. Well, at least 3 divisions are, and once Vichy France joins the Axis, they have not yet, then German divisions will likely pour through here. So that's kind of where we're at. In fact, they could now, since they are a puppet? No. Okay, no, they're actually not a puppet yet, which is strange. I thought that they would be. But in any case, it's good. We're working on our intel, and that is hopefully going to help us out in the long run. And there you go. Paraguay is now officially in our faction. Now, what are we doing here? We're going to have to start to make some decisions about where exactly we're going to defend, because we are in it for us at the end of the day. Whether the Chinese are not going to win, we know that. And they are retreating from there, so you go ahead and stop. And we have to start to really think about that. What is going to help us the most? And I was kind of eyeballing this territory up here. The problem with that is it is mountained. There is a nice sizable river here that would really help us out defense-wise, as would being entrenched in the mountains, but I don't know. We'd probably be taking a fair amount of attrition. Well, probably not from supply, but we could try it. We could try it, because the next best defensive line, at least in China, is down here. And we might actually want to do that in near Coronavirus Central, Wuhan here. So maybe, just maybe, we will set up right here. In fact, yeah, it seems that the Japanese are fairly unstoppable at this point, and it's crazy because they don't really have the border that well manned. So guys, I think what we will do, we're going to take a lot of attrition hanging out in the mountains right there. And yeah, Shanxi is right about to capitulate, probably any day. Yeah, guys, I think we might set up further south. I think that would be for the best, because, I mean, we're defended on all sides by river here, and the only problem is there's a chance it makes it a little easier to get cut off because of this lake here. But guys, I think it is probably time to do that. I mean, we could hold out here for as long as we can. I just don't think it's really going to work. And, okay, well, okay, you stop, first of all, because they're about to be reinforced. Or could we push them back? No, we cannot push them back. Let's go ahead, for now, until we start to see how the situation develops, let's go ahead and do that. And you can stop and stay put and start to get some entrenchment up. Hopefully. Alright, let's take care of these notifications here. Portugal, yep, we know we have them decrypted. Don't need to use that. Naval and fighter bombers, not going to happen anytime soon. Don't need rubber. Decisions. Okay, I don't want to be notified of Institute press censorship or war propaganda. Okay, we could create the South American section. We aren't going to need to do that at all. I don't foresee us fighting down there or setting up intel networks anytime soon. Of course, if that changes, we could always do that. It does not take too long to get that set up. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, guys, we might actually have to set up across this river here. Because they're pushing forward. There's nobody guarding this. I think, guys, that would be the next most wise course of action for us. So let's go ahead and get rid of that front line. And let's go ahead and set us up. Where do we want to go here? Probably right here. Because, okay, Communist China is in this fight, so we don't risk getting sandwiched or, you know, edged in and cut off up here. So that's good. So let's go ahead and get that done. And actually, I feel like you should probably take the rails to get where you're going there, buddy. Let's go. Oh, we can't do that. So let's go up that way. And as soon as these guys are done defending, well, losing, I should say, because we are about to lose right here. God, there's just no stopping the Japanese. Man, they are just so girthy. The girth is just inconceivable. Which, again, guys, is what makes me really nervous about going up against the German Reich with what we have right now. Now, last episode we did add... Yes, we did. We added anti-tank capabilities to our infantry divisions. We're going to have to do the same for our armored as well. Which we're not building anymore. That's right. We're not building armor light tanks anymore just because our light tanks are so garbage, guys, that I don't... There's just no point. They're not going to get any better, and as of right now, we cannot request license from anyone whose tanks are worth building. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, God. Yeah, we got whooped. We got whomped on. Okay, good. Now we are defending here. I would really like to... Oh, God, they're defending there as well. Hopefully, they can hold that until I get our armor in place. And again, armor isn't great in the mountains, but we're not attacking either, so... Alright. Ooh. Jeez, are we having supply issues here? Are we going to have supply issues here? Yeah, it looks like that might be inevitable. Okay, yeah, we're going to need you to go ahead and get on the rails. Trying to get through the mountains is going to be nightmarish. I think we do stand a good chance of holding here. On the river, at least with our divisions and our artillery, which the... well, it looks like the Chinese did manage to at least get a support artillery company added to their units, but how much of that they're actually able to produce, I mean, God knows. God knows. How are the fortifications coming? Excellent, guys. Excellent. Now, I want to get our fortifications on the border with now Vichy, France, and Germany to at least level 3 before we start to sneak in a few factories. Okay, guys. Depth charge thrower. Excellent. Now, next what I would like to work on, we don't really have a lot of naval dockyards, so what do we have here? Naval gunnery enables... yeah, we should probably get this just so we can upgrade our standing fleets. Damage control, fire control, transports. Mine warfare would be really nice, particularly since I would like to play in a defensive manner for, you know, at least the first half of the war. But next, I would like to get basic torpedoes, guys, because we currently have zero ability to produce submarines. No. You get here. You go up here. We no longer get the effects from collective recovery efforts. Okay, that's too bad. Although, I don't think that did a lot for us, if I recall. Okay. We are now able to recruit our third operative, and we are going to recruit this guy, the German guy. So, when operating... okay, when running operations in this country, operation effectiveness plus 10, operation cost minus 10. And obviously, Intel network strength gain plus 30%. Wow, and minus 10% detection. So let's go ahead and get him set up somewhere else, because these two jokers have definitely have Paris well underway. So let's see. Let's go to yeah, Pas de Calais. I think that would be for the best. And because there's an Intel network being built here, we automatically start a little bit higher, and that will take 146 days to complete. How much for our main Intel network? 69 days. Too easy, guys. Too easy. I love it. Alright. Now, how is this defense going to work? Oh, yeah, guys. We can hold this for days. I wish we could at least get a 3rd and possibly 4th division to hold at least these sections of river. Now, of course, they are getting around us far up north, so we are going to have to displace at some point. And there goes Legionary Romania. Yeah, King Carl II abdicates. You weak, weak man. You weak man. Alright, let's get our entrenchment up, please. Oh, I forgot, guys. We do not have engineer companies on our tanks yet. Mostly because I've been blowing... not blowing, it's a worthwhile endeavor, but we have been spending all of our army experience on the recovering from Civil War decisions, which we're almost done with. And I think we're going to be able to finish pretty quickly if the Japanese continue these attacks here. These very poorly thought out attacks. Okay, Shanxi capitulated. Damn. Okay. They weren't contributing very many divisions as it was anyway. So soft attack plus 25%, another 10 organization. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and use up our last land doctrine boost here with mechanized offensive. That's going to help tanks and armor variants, of which we have few, but we will. We're going to have some here pretty quickly. Alright, we can start to make resistance contacts, guys, but it's going to take 2 operatives, so we're going to go ahead and hold off on that for now. Or are we? Maybe we should do that now before they really start to get the resistance under control here. It's at 17%, and they have 0 compliance, so we could actually make a difference here. Yeah, Maybe we will do that, guys. Because Mr. German here, which, by the way, guys, we need a name for him as well, besides Calatrava. That's just not going to do in any way, shape, or form. So let's go ahead and actually do this operation now. And strike while the iron's hot, well, they say. At least get it prepared. And we will use... not Kissy Lips, because he's... yeah, he's level 2, and he gets the bonus for operation effectiveness. So let's go ahead and use these two. And let's prepare. Oh, good, and that's right. While the operation is preparing, it doesn't... oh, it's already prepared. Okay. This will take 90 days. Yeah, it'll take 90 days, so... let's go ahead and select the target here. And let's put it right smack dab in Paris. Because I get the feeling... yeah, this is... they already have 17% resistance here. And the outlook for that is good. Okay. Now we need 150 units of support equipment, which we already have. Let's see. Make resistance contacts. Agents will be delivered close to the shore. All right. So the objective here is to create radio circuits, apparently. And that will help us maintain contact with them and possibly open up new operations once we have established contact with them. So I am really thrilled about that. Okay. Just want to make sure that the defense is happening here. All right. Let's see. Oh, wait. How much from our attaché? Yeah. Now, actually, I would like to send attachés to Communist China as well, but we do not have... yeah, we just don't have... I don't think that would be a wise expense of command power anyway, just for the fact that it costs 50, and Communist China doesn't really have many divisions, do they? No, they... well, hang on, let's see. Yeah, we have no idea how many divisions they have. That's fine. It's not going to be many, and their experience in combat isn't going to be a lot at all. So I'm not too concerned with getting their army experience. And Communist China is really the biggest player in that. So let's see here. All right. So what level fort is this? I think this is only the level 2 fortifications. And it is. So let's go ahead and boost these up to 3. After which we will get back to building factories. All right. Yep. Let's do this. And we'll put one more there. All right. And I will be secure enough in that we can safely start to, you know, build up our military factory some more. We're going to finish this one civilian factory wherever it went. Oh, wait. How did you get to the top? There we go. We'll finish that civilian factory, then move on to some military factories. Okay. Pardon me, guys. I am so sorry. All right. Improved artillery upgrade 1. Now, it is 1941, so we are way behind, guys, on everything. So, oh boy, what do we want to do here? I don't want to do mechanized just yet, particularly because we haven't even fleshed out our motorized. Although it would be nice just to be able to go straight from motorized to mechanized. Again, we do not have the production capacity. We could get the light tank 3s, but again, I'm going to get away from producing light tanks. Let's see. Lane Doctrine is underway. Naval. We do have a naval tech going, so I'm happy with that. We could get the next round of fighters, which we're not producing. It is 1941, though, and we need to be doing this. Concentrated industry. Or do we want to do construction? Let's start with construction, guys. Let's do that. Because we are about to finish the first round of medium tanks in 9 days. And are we building... I think we are still building some light tanks. Yeah, we are. Which is good because we do have, you know, light tanks in combat here, but... Alright, yeah, we are gaining, hopefully, some experience here. Not a lot. But we are holding steady at this line. I know probably that we're going to have to keep an eye on this so the Japanese don't envelop us in the north. And, well, also the south. Well, you know what? Yeah, they're in this war too. Zibai Sanma. Yeah, they're definitely in this. And how many divisions do they have? I mean, we could send military attachés, but I just don't know if that would even be worth it. And it looks like, oh yeah, the Soviet Union is fighting on our side, but they're staying their butts way far north, as I expected they would. But, yeah, I expected to be gaining a lot more army experience in this. Okay, guys, there is our first level of medium tank, which we are now going to pull away from. Oh, amphibious. I would love to make an amphibious tank battalion, and that'll come in some time. Let's go ahead and focus on our industry techs, though. Get our multipliers out of the way before we go any further with that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and duplicate this division. Actually, yeah. Oh, sorry. I did not save it as such. For now, this is going to be called a medium tank division. And again, guys, we do need division names. So please, whatever you got, give it to me. We'll not necessarily have a contest, but may the best person win. So, all right. And let's go ahead and change them up to... Ooh, I like it with the lightning bolts. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the lightning bolt tank division. Even though they're not going to be fast at all. And we can't actually change any of these yet. Again, guys, really trying to focus on getting the rest of this taken care of. Which we really need army experience for. But I think, guys, we have a glut of infantry equipment, which we could probably provide to the Chinese. Or can we? No, we cannot do Lend-Lease. We cannot do Lend-Lease. Which is really, really, really too bad. Yeah, we don't have that ability at the moment. Request garrison support. No, why would I do that? Okay. Alright, as long as we're holding steady here, I'm going to get away from this and stop being so paranoid, because it looks like we are holding them here at the river for now. Of course, they probably are going to get this province here, but then, of course, again, we are protected by the river anyway. So we're going to leave that be for now. And I do want to take stock of what kind of ally we have here in Paraguay, and it looks as though they are surrounded on all sides, guys. That is not a good look. That is not a good look at all. They have a total of 11 divisions. Can we... Actually, we should be able to get a look at their templates. Okay, yeah, 7 infantry, 2 artillery. These are almost all the same. Templates 5 and 6 are identical. They are 20 width, and this one is short, 1 infantry and 1 artillery. Why they have those different ones, only the AI knows. And it appears that they could possibly... Okay, well, they're surrounded by non-aligned, which is good. Because non-aligned typically are not that aggressive. Now, if fascism spreads from Venezuela up here, then we might have a problem. But as of right now, it looks fine. Yeah, Peru, they're not neighboring them. I'm going to call them safe for now. Okay. Now, it looks like we're going to have our political power up far before we get our army experience up. So let's go ahead and have a look here at what might benefit us the most. Let's have a look at the ship designer. Raiding fleet designer. This carriers, capital ships, screen, and submarine. No, it's got some debuffs there, which we can afford none of. So, alright. There's some decent choices there. Let's see. Construction company, we're not going to build infrastructure, guys. We're just not. It's not worth it. Plus, our infrastructure is pretty good. I don't think we have any infrastructure below 60% anywhere. Industrial concern, yes. This would be very handy. Yeah, I'm definitely doing the industrial techs, which I think we have 2 industrial techs going now. And I don't know if that's retroactive, guys. I probably should have checked on that. Okay, how are we doing here? 59 days left in the make resistance contacts. Infiltrate civilian administration, infiltrate army, navy, air force. None of those would immediately benefit us, so I'm not going to do that. What I would like to do, guys, to start getting towards our next operative slots, plus really help with our decryption, is this. I do want to do a radio interception group, which, how long does that take? 30 days. Okay, 30 days minus 5 factories. Not too bad. Especially considering that our stability has gone up, our consumer goods factories use has gone down. So yeah, we're only down to 14 factories now. What other decisions have we here? Improved work conditions. Okay. Yeah, we got 40 days left on that, so we'll get another % or 2 to our stability, after which, guys, we're probably going to go ahead and do the promises of peace, which, yes, it will cost us political power, but basically all we're saving political power for right now is our decisions here, our decisions to eliminate the guerrillas. All right, Engineer Company 2, that's going to help us in China right away. Now, okay, we definitely need to do radar, which we haven't started building yet. We should have started building that a while ago. Next, let's do our multipliers first, though, guys. Let's get the assembly line production out of the way and make use of our new advisor / company here, which helps our industrial research speed. All right, we holding steady? I'm only going to bounce back over here every now and then to kind of see how they're doing. Let's see. I really want to see what the casualties are in this war. Let's see. Japan has only suffered 904k. Yeah, China's... Oh, they're so close to capitulation, too. 3.32 million on China's part. Which is not surprising, considering how garbage their divisions are. Yeah, maybe we could we send volunteers to them? Although, no, right now we cannot spare any divisions, guys. I don't know what I'm thinking. Not with the Germans and Vichy France on our border. Although there are no divisions down here. This is Vichy France, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Eventually, we are going to build some fortifications down there. Obviously, that is not the priority, though, right now. The priority is keeping these bastards off of our back up here. And, oh yeah, we already upgraded that field marshal and this field marshal last episode. Okay, basic torpedo. We can now start to research submarines, which we have 100% bonus for, so let's go ahead and get on that right away. Beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and tick the speed up here a bit, guys, to kind of get things going. Because I really want to see if we can get this operation finished in time. Yeah, we'll be able to finish that this episode. Only 35 days left. Not bad at all. And it appears the Japanese offensive here has stalled. I think they figured out they're not really getting across here, although I don't know why the Chinese are attacking. I don't know what makes them think they can win. I really don't. To be inside the mind of AI, guys. Oh, God. Okay, did we set this fleet to automatic split off? We did. And how many dockyards do we have set aside? We have 0 dockyards set aside for repairs. No wonder, guys. No wonder. Let's do at least one. Yeah, let's do one. Jeez. Okay. Unassigned divisions. Okay, we have 2 more port defense units. Again, guys, need names. If you have any ideas, otherwise I'm going to come up with my own, translate them to Spanish, and see how terrible they can possibly be. Let's go ahead and shift-click the training. Still love that feature, where we don't have to train the entire army. Let's actually go ahead and defend our islands here. So we'll go ahead and get you out to the port. Actually, let's get both of you over here, because the second unit is going to defend Valencia. Alright, and we'll send you out to Palma de Mallorca. And we are going to need a second one there eventually. I'm not as concerned about that island. Okay, radio interception group. Beautiful. That ups our decryption power to 35 and opens up machine-assisted decryption. Alright, so this would give us plus 25% decryption power. Let's see what else we could do here, though. Well, for now, we're not going to do anything. Although we could up our cryptology, but right now it doesn't really matter. That's going to matter more when we are at war. Okay. Yeah, no operatives being recruited. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave that for now and get our factories back. How are we looking in the production departments? Norway has now capitulated. That's right, guys. We were going to start to build our medium tanks here. So let's go ahead and do that. And at least get a jump on it while we get our army experience up to make some changes. We do have a choice to make. We have to spend 40 more army experience before we get anywhere near... before we're even going to start saving army experience to modify our divisions. So who else has a lot of troops in this fight? And again, we have no idea. They have 10 to 20 divisions, so they are getting some experience. Yeah, who else is in this war? Let's have a look. Yeah, Empire of Manchukuo. I mean, we could spend that command power to get their experience while they last. Although, who else is Japan at war with? I know they're at war with more than the Chinese faction. They have to be. Yeah, they are. Yunnan, Communist China. Yeah, Zibei Sanma. I just don't know if I want to do that. They're not going to get very much army experience. 20% of nothing is what we're going to get out of it. So we're not going to send more... Yeah, we're not going to send more attachés. This has been enough. Okay, it doesn't appear that the Japanese are even going to try to attack here anytime soon. So let's get down somewhere. Even if we're losing, we need to be getting army experience. We can't just be sitting here. So let's go ahead and try to defend here. At least in the city we can entrench some. So yeah, let's get the heck out of there. Because nothing's going on. So right now we're only getting army experience from training and from the attaché, which is really not a lot. Okay, did these guys get into shape? Yes, they did. Alright, and that operation should be done anytime. 6 days. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. And 16 days till we have our network up to 100%. Although I don't know if he's strong enough to do it on his own. And yes, no, he's not. Yeah, he can't get that any further by himself. So I'm guessing the Germans have some pretty strong counterintelligence here. Oh, well, on assignment in the German Reich, Celestino Alonso was evidently detected by German counterintelligence. The last message he sent said that he noticed enemy surveillance following him and that he was going to execute evasion and escape procedures. As part of these procedures, Celestino Alonso will naturally have broken contact with his handlers to avoid compromising them or others. If successful, Celestino Alonso will contact us again in a few weeks. Okay. Good luck, man. Oh, wait. Did we finish this? Or was this a failure? Finished. Oh, okay. With a first attempt dashed by high waves, a second landing attempt the next day was met with success and delivered the team safely to shore. The team has made contact with several resistance units and instructed them on the radio technique. Okay, good. Good. So, that is going to up the resistance here. Let's see, by how much? Yeah. Okay, transfer resistance activity, 10.9%. Alright, yeah, so that did strengthen it considerably. Now, okay, so he is back to, okay, counterintelligence, which, let's have him help finish this intel network here. And are they strong enough together to do anything? Well, let's see. That should have opened up. Yes. Okay, so as soon we can now strengthen resistance, sabotage industry directly, sabotage infrastructure, sabotage resources. At this point, I would like to strengthen the resistance. Sabotaging industry, that's really not going to hurt the Germans. All their industry is here, and they are perfectly capable of replacing whatever we blow up there. Now, resistance, on the other hand, will do that naturally for us, so we don't have to do that. So let's go ahead and prepare strengthen resistance. Okay, it's going to take 78 days, and in the meantime, we'll get our one operative back, and these guys should be able to finish the intel network here. So I have good feelings about this, guys. I think we're going to do very well in intel ops against the Germans. And again, another reason I love this expansion is because we now have a choice, whereas before our hands were tied. We just have to sit there and wait for the Germans to attack us. But I think we can do some serious damage now. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. But don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed it. And also, if you enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing, because you do not want to miss what's next. Love you guys. Bye-bye.